All right, everybody. Today we're going to be going over the slope homework, and I'm going to give you the quick version. The table to the right shows the number of markers per box. Graph the data, and then find the slope of the line. Well, I graphed the data here because I see that there's boxes and markers, and for every one box, there's 8 markers. So over here, you can see I made my first coordinate dot over at 8. Over 1 at 8, okay? And I made my second one at box number 2 at 16. So at 2, I put it 16. Number 3, I put it 24. And number 4, I put it 32. Then I put the line through there showing that I made my line. And now the slope. Well, there's 3 ways to find the slope. The first one is realizing that they showed me what 1 was on my table. The minute they show me what 1 is, I look for what y is underneath it, right? If x is 1, y, whatever number that is my answer. The second way, and that's called identifying what 1 is. The second way is rise over run, and I can count how many they went up on the graph. They went up 4 and then 8. Okay, so 4 and then 4 more made 8, and they went over 1. So that's 8 over 1. That's my rise over run. And 8 over 1 is 8, right? Because 8 divided by 1 is 8. The third way, I use my slope formula. This is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If I do this, and I took my first column and my last column and labeled them 1 and 2. So y2 is going to be found at y, and I'm just going to highlight these. Okay, y and 2, we can see, are found there at 32. And then y and 1 were found at 8. Okay, so 32 is my answer here, and 8 was my answer here. So 32 minus 8. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to back and erase these now. And now I'm going to show you where x is. x2. Well, I can find x2 at x and 2, right? That's where they meet. So that was 4. And then x1 can be found at right there, x and 1. I did that a little different than the other one, but I thought it might be a little more clear now. So I got 4 minus 1. See, the minus sign. So 32 minus 8 was 24. 4 minus 1 is 3. 24 divided by 3, remember every fraction is really a division problem, right, is 8. And once again, my rate, my slope, my rate of change, okay, my rise over run, remember that all 3 of those are the same things. Okay, slope, get rid of that. My slope equals the rate of change and all that equals my rise over run. Okay, if I had to explain it, I could say that I found my rate of change, okay, my slope, my rise over run, and all 3 of them, of course, are 8. They all equal each other. All right, let's move to number 11. It says, Joshua swims 25 meters in 1 minute. Draw a graph of meters swam versus time. So I did. I made my graph here. And since he swims 25 meters in 1 minute, I made my bottom column minutes and my side column meters that he swam. And at the first minute, I put a dot at 25. I drew a line through my origin through 25, and then I was able to plot where 50 is and where 3 is, right? Or 75 is going to be next to 3. And then at 4, I'm at 100 meters. And it says to interpret it in words. Well, the slope value is 25 over 1. For every meter that goes by, he swims 25 meters. All right, for every minute that goes by, he swims 25 meters. All right, let's go to number 13. 13. Zach completes 20 homework pages. 20 homework pages. Let's see, in 1 hour. Well, it says draw a graph of homework problems versus time. So over here, I put the bottom column was going to be the hours that went by, because it says 20 homework problems in an hour. So I put over 1 hour, 20 problems. After 2 hours, that means he did 40. After 3, he's at 60. And my line goes perfectly through. What this means, my slope, right, is 20 problems in 1 hour. Okay, and that would be my interpretation. Zach is able to complete 20 problems in 1 hour. Okay, the code word for today is going to be automatic computer restart. And the reason that is because after I finished this video the first time, the computer actually went into restart mode, and the video had to keep on going as the computer was restarting. I could not shut it off, which made the video incredibly long. That's why everything is written out before I actually wrote it today. But let's go ahead and put that code word automatic computer restart. All right, see you guys later.